don't know what happened to the other one. This is 424, but if you I don't know what happened. But anyway, let's continue. Says I might get copyrighted, you know, right? She really gonna plan on waking Dad up? What time is it, sis?
It seems Scribe Al-Hatham has gone to the house of Dana. You should be able to find him there. But you're already the second group of people I've seen looking for him today. Mr. Cave was just here asking about him. You wouldn't believe. Don't tell me everyone's here looking for gossip about the sages.
No way! We're strictly here.
Ah, I see. Sorry, I thought maybe a...
That worthless book and tell me what happened in the academia. This is not just some worthless book. Do you have... It doesn't matter. It's probably just another thing that you used your authority to get your hands on anyway. Just put it aside. Listen. Oh, you sound surprised. Would I be here asking you if I knew? You're the scribe, not me. Well, I almost became a sage. Huh? Oh, don't sound too surprised now. You're the renowned Kave, light of the Kashara War. Besides, as a master builder, why do I feel... What makes you say that? Maybe it's because you've never said anything good about... Yeah, well, I share a similar sentiment. And anyone who knows you as well as I do would surely do the same. You see? This is why I hate discussing anything with you. It seems that you really... Well, then you might as well move out of my... Are you threatening me? Stooping to a new low, I see. And don't change the subject. You, a sage? What a joke. The academia might as well just close tomorrow.
Are they having a fight?
Forget what's going on with the academia. Haven't you...
Don't get me started.
So, what great building did our master...
Like I need to tell you.
No, I think we deserve to know. Where were you when Sumer...
I was in the desert for a large project. But considering Rabatat's utter ignorance of architectural and aesthetic which is truly unfortunate, I can only pity the... Hold on, wait a second.
What do you mean, well, while you were out fiddling around in the desert, many people...
And
Look, all you really need to know is that Azar and Al-Azaka...
What nonsense.
It's no skin off my nose if you don't believe me. It's not like my Darshan was the one trying to apply for funding from the Grand Sage.
You know what? I'll ask around. I'm sure someone knows what's going on here. You're dead if I find out you're lying to me.
Oh, it's you two.
We're running some errands for Milu.
Letter?
Milu said she sent out a letter inviting everyone to a celebration feast in 2 days.
If she addressed the letter to Al Haytham of the Academia, then the letter... I've been busy these days, so I haven't had time to check for any new mail at my office. I only now have some free time.
Always been
Of course not. I'm only busy these days because several sages have been dismissed recently, and the whole Academia was practically...
Nine told us they all went to train in the video forest.
That is already the best possible ending for the likes of them. 4 of the 6 great sages were possessed by their desire for power and attempted to create a new god. In order to pull it off, they even imprisoned the other 2 rational sages. To imagine such things could take place in the Academia.
Yeah, you're right. Feels kind of strange to hear them call that after all this time.
Yes, at least it's said that when the Academia was first founded, the Dendro Arcon herself established the 6 great schools, each representing one of the 6 numerous Darshans have sprung up and faded. Only the 6 Darshans, attaching themselves to the 6 great schools, have stood the test of time, and now, the 6 Darshans are nearly synonymous with the 6 great schools, and the leaders selected for the schools are among the 6 great sages, there is one central leader. Unfortunately, only the sages from Bahumana and Amorta remain now. They were imprisoned for opposing Azar.
So who's managing things in the other 4 schools now?
Yes. Normally.
Didn't you just say something about becoming a sage? If they pick you, then we don't have a huge connection.
Yes, about that. You didn't... The person in charge of personnel affairs nominated me to be the Grand Sage in place of Azar and help Lesser Lord Kusanali manage... I'm not even interested in being one of the 6 great sages. Like I said before.
Alright.
That's not my job either. I'm only responsible for handling important affairs within the Academia before the... And the first thing I'll do is reject Kisharawar's application for funding. Do we look like friends? His name is Kaveh, my roommate. You could say he's the representative for Kisharawar scholars. Which is exactly why he always has so many problems.
So everything that's happened recently must be a huge change for the people of...
Such is the work of the Academia Scribe.
Anyway, no matter how busy you are, since you are a planner, remember...
Alright, I'll see you then.
It's getting close to the deadline.
I think it was I don't know if you've heard, but Elazar has completely disappeared, and all the patients have recovered.
Are you kidding? Knowing them and the connections they've got, I'm sure. That's right. My lady is feeling better now.
Why should you still call me that, Dia? You've already informed my father who was...
I guess I'm just used to calling you my lady.
Resignation?
Yeah, I might start losing my edge if I keep being a bodyguard for the Homeyanis.
You know that my parents and I are fond of you, and I appreciate you very much.
I'm not a woman that's easily persuaded. When I took this job, I had already decided that I'd quit as soon as you recovered. It's time for me to get back.
So what are you gonna do now if you're not gonna be...
I want to take a risky job and put my body...
But we literally just finished one of the...
I know. If I hadn't joined in that plan with you, I guess I still get fired up by that feeling of going all out in the fight. It made me realize life is short, and I'm happy that I got to be a part of that operation. But the whole thing also made me realize that there are still many problems in Sumeru. And as it turns out,
I remember a friend had some...
You mean I'll hate them? I didn't expect him to still...
We just keep talking about it.
Did he tell you that he suggested that I come work at the...
What?
I heard that Azar and his cronies fell from power, and I'll hate them told me that now is a good time to find a job in the academia.
Whoa. I can't see you being anything other than a mercenary.
Me neither.
Ugh, forget about it. I wouldn't last. I'll hate them probably just like the way I worked and knew I'm good in a fight. So he's...
But you know, if you take them up on the offer, Sino might actually agree to let you become a Matra. Because you're super mean.
The Matra have all the talent they need as long as they have Sino. I prefer to be... In fact, I chose this job from the very start because I knew
Even if being a mercenary means facing...
a lion has to return to the wild sooner or later. If anything, being your bodyguard...
I don't want to see you go.
I'm glad to hear you say, come on, no need for the sad face. It's not like we'll never meet again. Once the whole Dendro Arcon thing is settled, everything in Sumeru will take but a peaceful society will probably mean less demand for mercenaries like me. Before long, we'll be a dying breed. So I'd better get to work while I still can.
Wait a second.
Well, no, not yet at least.
So, have you been in Port Ormos this entire time?
Did
She shared you were seen in Port Ormos, so she's...
It was probably sent to the inn, though. My lady has been very energetic lately and keeps taking me on hikes, staying out even into the night. But
Right. And we tend to leave quite early in the morning, so...
So what do you say, that
I bet the letter's at the reception desk.
No wonder there wasn't a reply. You never received the letter.
Sorry to make you two come all the way.
It must be something important for Nilu to...
Yes, she said they were preparing a victory feast in the Grand Bazaar. And will also be some...
Great! I'll be sure to
Count me in, too. But is there some sort of dress code or anything for...
Since it's being organized by Nilu, I don't think she'll be too picky about that.
All right, then this is how I'll...
The feast will be held in 2 days, so don't forget.
Sure.
Thank you so much for letting us know.
Oh, by the way, do you happen to know where Sino and Mahamon are?
The General Mahamatra always comes and goes without a trace. Normally no. But last time we met, he mentioned that he had some... Your guess is... I only remember he said that he had something to discuss. Don't mention it. You bet...
I'm doing it. Stop.
You wanna fight it? You wanna fight it with me?
What brings you here?
We recovered well, and Tenai agreed to let us leave.
It seems Gandharvaville's medical treatment is still...
And Tenai is recovering well, too.
That's good to hear.
Yeah. We don't want to promise to him. We don't...
You're welcome. Tainari has excellent and
Why are you just standing?
I'm meeting some people.
Oh, you mean...
I've already talked with Candace and the village chief. They're still at the usual place. But you know one of the people I'm meeting as well.
Oh, by King Deshret's blessing, my friend suddenly appears in the desert.
Roman!
Oh, you know me?
Oh, well,
Don't worry, these are our friends.
I see.
I'm doing well. Many good...
Really, I feel like my whole life has started to shine.
Oh, tell us everything.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Alright, well, I suppose I should. I've decided to leave the academia.
What?
It's not that I've given up on being a scholar. Instead, I will no longer pursue research like a typical scholar. But I have not completely given up on my relationship to knowledge either.
I can see...
What do you...
I plan to leave the academia and return to teach here in the desert.
Wow, so you want to be...
Sataria will return to support education here and teach people from the desert. She can't teach everyone on her own, but there are many of us Eremites all over Sumeru.
Yes, it's my hope that the Eremites can help me select a group of smart people with the best aptitude for teaching. I'll teach them, and after that is the true meaning of education and...
The people of King Deshret suffer from sandstorms, exile, and ignorance. Miss Sataria is more than welcome to come. The stars have always guided caravans, thieves, soldiers, and travelers who get...
Oh, please, where's all of this coming from?
You deserve these compliments.
Feared it was destined to fail. Everyone knows that the academia doesn't allow, as you know, all knowledge is under their surveillance and control. But what I heard at that time has been haunting my heart, as if there were light. Sataria, you tread a...
Miss...
These words sparked something in me, and I knew that I gathered up the courage to approach the Grand Sage, only to find that he was no longer at the academia. Lord Sino told me that
Azar has received much-needed punishment. Though, if you ask me, it may have been...
Lord Sino helped me obtain permission to leave the academia for the desert, and accompanied me here to discuss My plan was able to go smoothly.
You're all doing so much for the...
Aside from that, I also have some other business.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has allocated many resources to support and develop the desert. I've done some business for her, and part of it I applied for a few batches of educational materials from the academia, and sent them to several groups in the desert, as instructed.
That's exactly what the people here need. Physical books and other related items. If it weren't for...
Apart from this, the academia is also recruiting scholars that are willing to teach in the desert. I'll let you... We must be persistent about this, and maintain...
This is the first time in hundreds of years we've had a glimmer. Remember these words. Here lies our faithful priest, Kasala. I hope people with wisdom like that priest will rise again among the desert dwellers. Then we'll want...
Enough about us. Are you here to discuss some...
No, not at all. We're actually here on behalf... Mila wanted to write to him. She wasn't sure if the letter should be... A celebration feast will be held in 2 days at the Grand Bazaar. At the feast, we'll also be celebrating Sino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra. Although, judging from your appearance, it seems you've already been reinstated. Paimon thought you would only start working for the academia.
This feast is for you, Sino.
It's rare to see that kind of expression from Lord Sino.
No, not really. I'll go.
No, I still have a lot to handle here. Besides, I need to...
I'm afraid I won't be able to treat you before, but now I understand the beauty you and the art you symbolize are not only beautiful, but also lively and powerful. Please keep dancing, and someday I'll be up.
Okay, we've got up there. begins to arrive.
I'm here.
Ah, there you are. Well, look who finally decided to show up. You look like you came here immediately after finishing up some work. I'm very happy to...
But we're not late, are we?
I propose that the last one who arrived be put in charge of the speeches.
Not there be any speeches today.
Oh, really? Well,
Come join us over here. Let's share some great food and drinks. And
Everything looks quite good.
wow! Paimon can't wait! Traveler, just look at him! Whoa! The food was specially prepared for you by everyone in the Grand Bazaar. Happy gifts were sent by the residents of everyone that came so that you saved
Feels kind of nice to be seen as a hero.
Being a bodyguard is also a hero's job.
My lady sure has a way with words.
And I'm happy to meet everyone that participates.
Don't mention it.
Come to think of it, we've really done something impressive.
We owe it to our abilities. And luck.
Really? Why do I remember everybody thinking that luck was against us and feeling like we...
That's how I remember it too.
It's luck that brought us together, and it was luck that let us form a team. Then, it took even more. Moreover, judging from the results,
Everyone gave it their all when it was almost like a everyone played their part. Thanks to So, would you say we're good actors too? It's such a blessing that Lesser Lord personality was able to return.
Yes! Even after being abandoned and neglected so many times, she's finally returned.
Lesser Lord Kusanali once seized all her power in a great disaster, which resulted in her losing all her wisdom and memories of the past. This should be something everybody should remember. You look surprised.
no, everything.
Something wrong?
Yeah. What's with that?
Even if those two giants of the academia are here, I still have to say it. Those sages really have some nerve. 500 years ago, Lesser Lord Kusanali used all her power for the people of If you bite the hand that feeds you, don't act surprised when it turns into a knuckle sandwich, right?
Perhaps I shouldn't say this, but their treatment of Lesser Lord Kusanali.
You could simply tell Lesser Lord Kusanali that you wish to have Azar and his accomplices civ.
I respect their deity's decision, and won't. While we're on this, why didn't you accept the academia's invitation?
Are you trying to say that I'm fit to be a sage?
Not at all. But every person handling the selection process has said that you...
Why? Because he dethroned
Try to put it another way. This is a good thing. Yet you're making...
But seriously,
The rules of our nation were suddenly cast by the wayside. Then it wouldn't be long until chaos...
by that, you mean your life working as the academic.
Precisely.
Wait. So that's the only reason why you do
It's reason enough.
You've certainly got quite the personality.
You flatter me.
All right then. How about you? You've already resumed work as the...
That's right.
Will you be happy with it?
It's not about being happy.
Even so, keep your spirits up and try to be happy.
Thank you.
Very large. How is it? Are you enjoying the feast today? That's good. It's the first time I've ever invited so many exceptional people to one place. You see, every guest here is quite extraordinary. Make sure you live it up tonight. I'll be happy as long as you're in. I'm honored to have her think of me this way. If I have a chance, I can't explain why. But I just...
My lady, the grilled meat over there is delicious.
Yes, I also tried some fruit just now. What an amazing place to relax.
You said it. Oh, look who else is here.
Hello. I'm so happy Nulu invited everybody.
Hey, less of that polite chit-chat, more eating and drinking. The feast is about having fun.
The atmosphere here is good. And everything is delicious. Yeah, I don't often come to such... I could... There's always...
But the atmosphere... No. The Grand Bazaar is lively because the people here feel happiness from the bottom of that happiness is an emotion that'll be forever alien to those bookworms who have driven themselves in... I seem to have taken both keys when I left the house. Oh well.
Delicious for you to eat. You wake up once you... Of course. Just wait. It's me. Keeping your keynote to self-indulge. I was thinking about talking with you, and the next thing I knew, the connection between us is amazing. It's like Flora and the... I heard there's an amazing celebration feast today at the Grand Bazaar. Lately, I've been so busy dealing with all the fallout from recent events. It's not... What if I end up hearing this wonderful... Yes, I have. You said I should give myself, right? So... I've decided to borrow your body for the time being. Please don't blame me.
What's going on?
To have a conversation with the consciousness of Lesser Lord Kusanali in the Grand Bazaar.
No, of course not.
I took the liberty of occupying the Traveler's body, so thank you so much. Without any of you, had you not helped me to resolve the crisis, people refer to you as the heroes who managed your mess with God. I'm quite fond of his name. Please, allow me.
Kusanali, you have done so much.
Dingerzad, the suffering you endured during your illness is...
You don't need to be who Arcon should be.
You're an Archon, but you act so humble.
I'm honored to have been able to take part in this. Thank you, all of you. Thank you so much. Yeah. Are you awake? Did you rest well? After Nahida left, you ate a lot of food. You've become a glutton. That just means you still have a little. Alright, since you're awake now, she should be in the academia right about now. I'm still immersed, so are we. And that's why we're... Is there anything you want to know? After recent events, the Akasha can no longer... I've given it some thought. But this is definitely not a bad thing. Even from the beginning, the Akasha's centralized administration of knowledge has always restrained people's curiosity and curtailed the number of paths. Although people may initially feel a little uncomfortable with the loss of the Akasha, they will soon understand that and as for the future of Sumeru, the former sages have received their punishment, but the new sages have yet to be selected. I hope that the new 6 great sages will be more focused on academics. Sumeru needs the other big issue is the people of King Deseret. All the residents of the desert. I've already taken some measures to address this. It will take some time to rebuild everything. You mean what happened after the doctor put you? Not exactly. The top-ranked Fatui Harbingers, up to number 3, possess. However, in spite of the bad situation, I'm sure you remember the entity that changed your fate. In fact, the Heavenly Principles has been quiet since the Conria disaster 500 years ago. I told him that the Heavenly Principles may be awakened if I destroy the Gnosis. Although I assumed that the Heavenly Principles wouldn't just stand by and let such extensive damage and the exchange served as both punishment for the doctor as well as a boon. Is that where you're headed next? As far as I know, that nation operates. Does their Archon personally judge people? No, there's a Chief Justice in Fontaine. Generally speaking, the Hydra Archon, Fossilor, won't preside over individual trials. However, even then, Fossilor will still make herself present at just about every trial. It seems that she just likes to immerse herself in that sort of atmosphere. As Archon, she still reserves the right to influence the final verdict. Anyway, let's just say she's got... He's still in a coma. I've hidden him like how one would hide a feather. I know you have many misgivings about him, but as someone who had become a god, he has retained a number of very... Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him and make... In addition, there are still some mysteries left in him. Some things may be very clear from... His future will be determined by fate. Are you sure? Isn't... About your brother. While you were resting at Gandharvaville, I took some time to perform an Irminsul search for information on your brother. Yeah! Isn't Irminsul a repository for all the information in... This is true in your case. However, there must be something different about your brother. Because... What? There's only one possible explanation. Trip to Teyvat? According to the records I was able to access after the Conria disaster, he began his journey. But just as his journey was about to reach its conclusion, What do you mean, Fuzzy? All I know for sure is that somebody, for reasons only they can know, is deliberately obfuscating his fate. And whoever it is, if they can do that, who knows? But even that wouldn't explain how he somehow comes from this world. Something else I noticed was that according to these records, the Fatui have not classified your sibling as one of the Descenders. What's a Descender? Look, I'm sure you must be curious about the A very important part of the intel was about this world's Descenders. Traveler, you are Teyvat's 4th Descender. Huh? So the Fatui count 3 other Descenders before the Traveler? That's right. My current hypothesis is that the first Descender was likely what we now call... As for the other Descenders, I still need to verify... Paimons! And yet, even knowing all this, I'm sure you must still have a lot of unanswered questions. There are many questions in my heart as well. I will need some time to... And soon, you'll also begin your journey anew. And I'm very interested in your future. If fate is the ultimate knowledge, then your future will be the... I'm sure glad we got to meet you, Nahid. The pleasure is all mine. Alright, that's enough talk for today. If you ever miss me, just... Is there anything you want to know? According to the records I was able after the Conria disaster, the Justice's journey was about to reach its What do you mean, Fuzzy? Did something... All I know for sure is that somebody, and whoever it is... But even that wouldn't explain... Something else I noticed was that What's a descender? Look, I'm sure you must be curious. A very important part of the intel was about this world's descenders. External beings. Once traveler, you. Huh? So the Fatui count 3 other descenders before the traveler? That's right. My current hypothesis is that the first descender was like as for the other descenders. I still need to... Paimon's head's about to burst from all this great... And yet, even knowing all this, I'm sure you must still have a lot... There are many questions in my heart as well. And soon, you'll also begin your... I'm very interested in your... If fate is the ultimate knowledge... I'm sure glad we got to... The pleasure is all mine. Alright, that's enough talk for today.